Speaking of running backs, let's move on to the next guy.
His brother from another mother in another team. They're not.
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
Okay. This one
Wanna
is
kick it off.
like I'm going with Tampa Bay. They go heavy for David Johnson.
Yep.
He has that history with Bruce Arians. His best career season was in 2016 with the Cardinals. And basically, Bruce Arians made him a star.
Right.
He had 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns rushing, right? Added in 870 yards receiving with 4 more touchdowns and 80 receptions. That's a crazy stat line for a running back. I mean, you got.
So my only issue with David Johnson, he's come back from his injuries. They just took away his playing time. I didn't know he was 28. He's 28 going to next season, or he's gonna be 28. He's already 28. He's gonna be 29 halfway through the season.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's that old.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got 2 to 3 years left.
Yeah.
Before it's done for him.
No, agreed. I don't hate the Tampa Bay pick. I think that's very possible. Go ahead.
I think my thought is the Bucks as well, but here's the problem that I see. Bruce Arians already said last summer that he doesn't care that he doesn't have a David Johnson or Todd Gurley because he doesn't believe in paying that much for that position.
Yeah.
So in order for this to go down, the Cardinals gotta be willing to pay some of his salary cap.
Yeah, and I think that's going to end up being what happened. I think the Cardinals just straight up cut him. Because yet again, I'm still in the favor that, teams are not going to trade for running backs.
Right, because right now his cap is 14 point basically 2, and they would have to be willing to pick up some of that because Bruce Arians is not gonna take that.
If they cut him today, it's $16 million in dead cap.
Yeah, but the net
With
the
cap
savings, it's -$2 million.
So that means it's not a net saving. It's not a
No,
saving.
I mean it's -2 rather than -16. But they got to move on from him.
if you trade him, you have the cap savings of
So it's the 14 million that I was just telling you.
Yeah.
You would be better off moving him because
Yeah.
the money would work out.
Yeah.
And no, this is a situation where you have to probably give him like, here's a third. Not a third.
Right, that's what I'm
a
saying. They
fifth.
need to pick up some of
Yeah.
it, get rid of them, and
They'll probably do like
I mean, listen, I also thought the Bills was another place. I don't disagree with the Bucks. I just thought the Bills, just because they need a weapon at this point. That was my thing. And they had the money. Why not?
I think the Bills are more in favor out of the three guys, Lev Bell, David Williams, and
David
Todd
Johnson.
Gurley. David Johnson,
I
whatever.
was like, who? David Williams.
Who is the least sexy pick out of all three of them?
Todd Gurley.
Nah, dude. Todd
He's
Gurley at
hurt.
least has multiple seasons.
Injury,
Being
though.
successful.
Injury is the issue. And that's the biggest red flag for Todd Gurley. I would, if it was me, if I was Bill's GM, right? I'd be like, first, wash my Bentley. Then I'd be like, I would go after David Johnson or Lev Bell, who would give me the best deal.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two. They're pretty much tied to me. And then Todd Gurley, I may still not may do because of injury. I don't know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel.